Marvel Legends aisle for the new reset. You got the Venom 2-pack. This that I'm picking up. I got Blockies, which is pretty cool. They got the Onslaught, which is actually really cool. Yeah. Pretty cool finds. Hello YouTube, today we're looking at the Marvel Legends Marvel Rivals Wave 2-pack of Luna Snow and Spider-Man. Very happy to have Luna Snow. It's a new character in the Marvel Legends line. Very, very happy to have her. Not very happy to have this Spider-Man, especially with the lack of articulation. And I already have a Marvel Rivals Spider-Man. I don't think I uploaded that video, but I do have the Blockies Marvel Rivals Spider-Man, and he articulates very well, especially with that double ball joint. This guy just has an ab crunch and a waist swivel. So, you know, we will compare and contrast those two in this video, while we also take a look at Luna Snow. Taking a look at the box, standard 2-pack Marvel Legends packaging. Got the Marvel Rivals logo at the bottom. At the top, Marvel Rivals logo. On this side, character art of Spider-Man. And then on this side, character art of Luna Snow. On the back, more game art right there. Let's open them up. And here they are out of box. And I've been messing with these for a while now, and I do have some gripes. I really do like how they look visually. Visually, they look like they stepped right out of the video game, especially Luna Snow. Her head sculpt is probably one of the best head sculpts they made this year for Marvel Legends. It's just there's a lot of stuff that does kind of irk me with this set, especially with Luna Snow and a little bit with Spider-Man. So let's get into it. Let's take a closer look at Luna Snow first. Really beautiful sculpt. This head sculpt is genuinely really beautiful. They really captured her look from the video game, which is really nice. Got this nice sculpt right there, and it is very nicely done. Get the nice sculpt of her necklace right there. And yeah, I like how you can definitely tell like the thing she's wearing has like different type of texture, which is really nice. And then here's her other arm. As you can see, it's like an icy variant. It's very nice. These are separate pieces. And yeah, this is all new sculpt, which is really nice. There's the back. I like how this is painted right here, her little logo on her jacket. That's really well done. And yeah, it's a really nice looking figure. It's just her arms will not go down fully. So if you want to get her in a vanilla stance, her arms will always be out like this. And I don't know why. I don't know why they couldn't just sculpt it a little bit more out so her arms can go all the way down. And yeah, it kind of just looks a little weird. I mean, it won't look weird on the shelf, but if you're looking at it close up, it does look a little weird. It looks like she's like making snow angels. So yeah. And then here is Spider-Man. Spider-Man, he's basic, very basic. It's very much just your standard Marvel Legends body. There's no diaphragm cut or dumbbell waist. I really wish they should have done that. Blockies have shown that they can definitely do that. This is my Marvel Rivals Blockies Spider-Man. We'll compare him later. But he doesn't have any of that. He just has an ab crunch. And the ab crunch doesn't even go far enough. I think, actually, Luna Snow has more of an ab crunch. I think. Yeah. I mean, look at that. That is crazy. So. But the sculpt here is nice. I do like the basketball texture that you can definitely make out. It's very nice. You know, the head sculpt, very much game accurate. You know, all this stuff here is video game accurate. It's just very much lackluster. Comparing these to the Gamerverse figures we got last year for Marvel vs. Capcom, those were so much better. Like, there was a lot of reuse in that wave, in those figures, especially like for some of the 2-packs, but I don't really think it felt as annoying as these, especially with this guy. His reuse is really annoying, even though it's like half reuse and half new sculpt, because that's all new sculpt right here, but he just doesn't move as much as you want. And like, it's like his butterfly joints are here, but they don't move at all. Well, they move, but they're not as like, you know, you're not going to get a lot of range in those butterfly joints. So he's a little lackluster. I still like him though. You know, I'm a guy who loves the Pizza Spidey Buck still to this day. And I know a lot of people are like, that's an outdated body mold. But you can still get some good poses with it. And you can definitely still get some good poses with this guy. So, you know, he is, you know, he may be a disappointment, but you can still get some really good poses with him. It's comparison time. Here's the blockies with the Marvel Legends. And I will say, I like both. I do have problems with both. This one, he doesn't have a lot of articulation. And then this one, he just loves to pop apart. Like, for some reason, my copy, the ball joint right here, is not, like, stiff enough to the point where it will just stay together. He will just pop off, like, super easily. And that kind of, like, hurts the fun of me posing this guy around. Like, yeah, he has a lot more articulation than this guy, but he is just very annoying to pose around. I do really like him, though, and I do like how he has the webbed up arm that he uses in the game for, like, the web uppercut thing right here. This is really cool. That's one thing I wish the Marvel Legends came with. And that's probably why I'm still going to display this guy on my Spider-Verse shelf, at least with this arm. So, you know, he can be the Marvel Rivals representation in the Spider-Verse display. But as you can see how annoying this ball joint is right there. But, you know. And also the only other gripe with this guy is that because they were trying to be so game accurate, he has these detents in his feet. So he has trouble standing. Oh, the ball joint will come off. He has trouble standing sometimes. Of course, he's gonna stand perfectly right after I say that. But yeah, I am still glad to have both of them. I'm definitely gonna have this guy on the Spider-Verse shelf and have this guy with the Marvel Rivals collection. But yeah, they're definitely, I do recommend both. Which one do I recommend more though is probably the blockies, just so you can have like that web arm, which is pretty cool. For accessories, Peter comes with 2 fists and then 1 whipping hand and 1 open palm hand. I don't know why they didn't give us matching accessories for this guy. I feel like when it comes to Spider-Man figures, they should always come with 2 fists, 2 whips, and 2 wall crawlers. They should all be matching. Yeah, no, that is also kind of a bummer. For Luna's accessories, she first comes with this head sculpt, which looks really nice. And then she comes with this winking head sculpt, which looks really nice as well. She comes with 2 open palm hands, and then 2 fists. And lastly, she comes with this snowflake accessory, which is translucent, very nice. Just has a clip right here, and you can just clip it onto her arm like so, like this. Which is really cool, with the snowflake in the background. I just have it clipped onto her arm right there. And yeah, it makes a really nice visual. On Luna Snow, she has a dumbbell joint, so she can look up about that much, look down about that much. Nice side-to-side pivot. You can get a lot of personality with that. Arms go all the way around. They go up. They can go about to a T-pose. And then, yeah, they can't go all the way down. Get a bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows. You get swivels at a wrist with the hinge that go down and up. Also, these are separate pieces, so be careful when you're interchanging hands. She has a small ball joint right here, and I think a joint right here, so she can crunch about that much, go back about that much, and pivot side to side, and also swivel down there at the waist. Legs kick up, they kick back, they kick out, upward thigh cut, double jointed knees, ankles go down, go up, and you do have a small, very small amount of rocker, more or less because of the heels. And she actually stands very easily. Unlike a lot of other figures with heels who tend to be very annoying to stand, she stands very nicely. Spider-Man's articulation is very standard. It has a disc hinge. You can look up, look down.
He does have drop-down legs.
Very standard for this guy. If you're curious, the Blocky's web effect does work on the Marvel Legend. Last thing I want to do before we end the video is do some head swaps. So let's get right to it. First, let's do Let's see what this looks like on it. This is the battle damage head sculpt. Looks a little big, I will say, but that is an option. Next, we got old Peter Parker. There's that. Also looks a little too big. We got Peter Parker. That one doesn't look that bad. Still a little big, though. And then I actually took a lot of photos with this one. This one's actually probably my favorite. This one right here, that's probably my favorite. The half unmasked from the Pizza Spidey. So yeah, there's the blockies on the Spider-Verse shelf. My final thoughts is I really do, I really wanted to like this 2-pack, and I do like it. I just have a lot of problems with it, and it could have been a lot better. This is a solid 6 or 7.
6, 7.
I'm such a fat fucking chud.
Out of 10 2-pack. If you guys like this video, like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.